Most airport theft happens when you think you're being the most careful. TSA line, boarding the plane, even in your seat. But there's a specific way to pack your bags to protect you in all three of those moments. We'll start with packing strategies at home, then how to protect your luggage at the airport where most theft happens, and finally what to do on the plane itself, because yes, theft even happens at 30,000 feet. When you're packing, don't just throw an AirTag or GPS tracker in your bag like everyone else does. Luggage thieves know about trackers, so they just dump the suitcase fast and keep the contents. But you know what they don't usually check? Shoes, or bathroom bags, or any other random thing. So hide your tracker in places like that. Something common inside your bag that they're not going to ditch right away or inspect too closely. And pro tip, AirTags make noise if someone tries to detect them, so you have to remove the speaker from it or use a different type of tracker that has some sort of stealth mode. Next, before you close your suitcase, take a photo or video of your luggage and everything inside of it and make sure that it's timestamped. If something gets stolen, now you have proof of exactly what was in your bags for insurance claims. Plus, you'll immediately notice if something's missing when you're unpacking. It takes 5 seconds to do. The hard part is remembering. I know it's convenient to throw your iPad or headphones in that front pocket, but that's exactly what makes it convenient for thieves too. Pack your valuables at the bottom of your bag, not in those easy access exterior pockets. The only exception is if you're using a fanny pack or a crossbody that stays connected to you. These pockets are safe for valuables in the airport or plane because you're gonna feel it if people are trying to get in there. But for bags that are gonna leave your sight, valuables go deep underneath a layer of clothes where someone would have to fully unpack things to get to them. Most thieves aren't going to do that. They're looking for quick access. Airport thieves are looking for bags that scream, "I have expensive stuff inside." Brand new luggage, designer bags, pristine roller bags, those are targets. But a suitcase with duct tape stuck on the outside, they're gonna assume it's just some janky luggage full of dirty laundry and move on. Or if duct tape isn't your vibe, stickers and luggage covers have the same effect. The more unique your bag looks, the less likely it is to get stolen because thieves don't like drawing attention to themselves. The more bags you're carrying, the harder it is to keep track of everything. Suitcase, backpack, neck pillow, shopping bag, purse. It's going to be pretty tricky to keep track all of that going through airport security and the rest of the airport. Distraction theft is real, and thieves know that people juggling a bunch of different items make easy targets. So consolidate as much as possible before you leave home. Now for some tricks that make you invisible to thieves once you actually get to the airport. The Russian doll method protects your valuables during the TSA line, which is arguably the most dangerous 60 seconds of your airport experience. Most people don't realize that thieves aren't just watching your bags. They're watching where you put your stuff before you even get to the bins. The Russian doll method is simple. Multiple layers of security around your valuables, so even if a thief is watching, they can't see what you have or where it is. Here's how it works. Doll number 1 is to consolidate everything before you enter the security area. Your phone, wallet, passport, AirPods, watch, all of it goes into one secure zippered location while you're still in the main terminal. I use my SkyDivest jacket for this, and it makes the whole TSA line and airport experience go way smoother. Everything goes into the interior zippered pockets. Phone here, passport here, wallet down here. Then when I get to the bins, I just take the whole jacket off, roll it up, and toss it in the bins. My valuables never see daylight in the security line area, so that sneaky fingers thief next to me has no idea what I'm carrying. Compare that to the person in front of you who is fumbling around with their wallet and phone and keys all scattered across 3 different bins. That's a pickpocket's dream victim. I like my SkyDivest because it has 22 strategically placed pockets so that everything has a home base. That means when I exit security, I just throw my jacket on, do a 3-second pat down, passport, phone, wallet, watch, and I'm done. And I actually do this pat check throughout my entire trip. Every time I leave a gate, exit a taxi, stand up at a restaurant, I do that automatic 3-second check. It saved me more times than I can count on those long travel days when I can't think straight. A nice side benefit of a SkyDivest is that if your luggage is ever overweight at the check-in counter, you can just load up your stuff into your vest pockets to distribute the weight. I've easily saved over $300 in baggage fees because they don't weigh what you're wearing. You can get 20% off any SkyDivest product using the link in the description and messaging their chat support saying that Project Untethered sent you. Big thanks to SkyDivest for sponsoring this video. Okay, now for Russian doll number 2, the cover layer. Even with everything secured in your jacket, if you're in a super crowded airport or it's known for high theft, you might want to add in layer 2. That would mean something like putting your rolled up Scotty vest inside one of your backpacks if you have space, or just covering it with something else like a hat or a pillow. This is also a good idea if you ever have to take out your laptop. Instead of leaving my shiny MacBook sitting in the bin like bait, I'll just throw our baby spit up stained blanket on top of it. At the very least, keep it inside of your laptop sleeve unless the TSA specifically tells you to remove it. Thieves are looking for easy, fast grabs, especially in areas with lots of cameras. So the more layers they have to get through, the more likely they're just gonna move on to someone else. Also, if you put your laptops and valuables in the first bin and then your shoes after that and then your bag after that, remember that those bins are gonna go through the X-ray machine in order, which means your valuables are gonna come out first while you're still walking through the metal detector or getting a pat down. Thieves know this and hang out on the other side waiting for that first bin to come through while you're still 15 feet away dealing with TSA. They even work in pairs. One holds up the line forgetting something in their pockets while their accomplice grabs your stuff that's on the other side. To protect yourself from this, put your valuables in the last bin and don't push it through the X-ray machine until you're first in line ready to go through the body scanner. That way your valuables are gonna come through right when you're walking up and they won't be left out in the open. Next, what do you see wrong with this video that I recorded during my last flight? This is obviously an extreme example of how not to take care of your passport, but travelers make this mistake all the time on a smaller scale when they carry their passport around in their hand. Unless you're showing it to an employee, always keep it zipped up in its home pocket. Not sitting on top of your suitcase, not hanging out of your loosey-goosey back pocket, zipped up and protected. An airport pickpocket once distracted my friend who was walking through the airport with her passport in her hand. She set it down for a split second on her suitcase, turned around, and when she turned back, her whole passport wallet vanished. Airport thieves also love travelers who buy gifts. Thieves see a bag from a high-end store and they know two things. One, you have something brand new and valuable, and two, you probably have the receipt right in that bag, which would make it super easy to resell. So if you buy anything expensive at the airport, pack it inside of your luggage, or at the very least cover the branded bag so the thieves can't see what you just bought. And you know what else keeps you off a thieves' radar? Tapping that like and subscribe button. One look at your watch history and thieves will be like, nah, this person knows too much. I'm kidding, but also kind of not. You should probably do it. You'd think you'd be safe on the plane, but overhead bins and bathroom breaks are prime theft opportunities. If you're gonna put your stuff in the overhead bins, don't wait until the last second to board. By boarding as soon as you can, you'll have overhead bin space in front of your seat on the opposite side of the plane, so you can always have a direct line of sight with it. I like to put my bags in upside down so that the zippers are in the deep end of the overhead bin, not facing out. That makes it way harder for someone to casually unzip it and sneak their hands in there while you're distracted watching a movie or sleeping. They'd have to take the entire bag out to get inside. This will make it harder for you too, so make sure to keep your essentials in your underseat bag, your fanny pack, or your pockets. If you do have a bag under the seat in front of you, secure it with a zipper clip or one of those TSA locks, especially if you're gonna get up to go to the bathroom or if you're on a long flight where everyone is sleeping. A thief can reach down, unzip your bag, grab your laptop or tablet, and be back in his seat in like 10 seconds. A simple zipper clip would make this way harder and more obvious to pull off, especially in the dark. Or they're not gonna sit around there fumbling with some lock when they can just move on to someone's unsecured bag. Airport thieves are usually opportunists looking for easy targets in specific locations in the airport where they know travelers are more vulnerable. In certain spots in every airport are theft hotspots. The TSA line is one, but there's at least 4 other areas where you're statistically more likely to be robbed, and most travelers have no idea they're even at risk. I made an entire video breaking down exactly where these theft hotspots are, what thieves are doing in each location, and the specific things you can do to protect yourself, so go watch that one next. Like, subscribe to the things, love you, bye-bye.